สวัสดีค่ะ Hello, good afternoon. How are you? We are here very cool because outside it was raining. I'm sorry for the inconvenience. I don't know whether you can hear and see us clearly or not. Pen, are you there? I'd like to just ask me to talk about reading, which is a kind of language acquisition. So through listening and reading, people can acquire language. And once they do a lot of reading and listening, they can also improve their language skills. If I ask you what is the best way you learn to improve your own language skills, what do you think it is? We cannot wait for the answers, so I will just give you the answers. And it is Natal saying, she said, the best way to improve your language, your knowledge of a foreign language, is to go and live among its speakers. But that way is very expensive and time-consuming. If you go abroad, you will have to use a lot of money. But the next best way is just to read extensively in it. So just reading a lot, you can also improve your language skills. Isn't it better? Yeah, I think a lot better. And so that comes to the topic of my presentation today. I'll be talking about extensive reading, which can be used as an alternative approach to language instruction. So, why do we have to? We need to become interested in extensive reading. If we look at our students' program, we see that Thai students generally their reading skills is rather low. They cannot, maybe they have to use dictionary to look up what meanings most of the time. And even they use the dictionary already, they can still not understand what they are reading. Apart from students' reading ability, they also have some reading motivations program. That means they don't like to read. If you see students reading rate, you see that it is quite low across the country. So when students' motivation are not very high, then they don't like to read. Whatever text we try to find for them, they don't like to read. So, okay, here is the outline of what I'm going to briefly talk to you. First of all, I'll give you the idea of what is extensive reading and why do we need it. What are some of the theoretical support, and how to organize any projects in the classroom. What are some of the principles and components of it, and I suggest some of the activities that may be used in classroom, and some implication for language instruction. So first of all, what is extensive reading? According to Natal, extensive reading is when students read following their own interest. For example, if students are interested in reading about detective, then they follow their interest. They just choose that book. Or if they like to read documentary, they can do that as well. And apart from following their own interest, normally students read long text, which is different from the text that we use in class. The text that we use are very short, so sometimes they cannot see this model of language for long text. And apart from that, which is very important, students read based on their own language level. For example, if they are beginner level students, they need to choose text at beginner level. If they try higher text at higher level, they will tend to use dictionary, which is not extensive reading. In that case, they will read a lot because they are struggling through their reading. The next thing is that extensive reading should focus more on quantities. So students will read a lot of books, and the reading can be done both in the classroom and our classroom, and it is considered reading for pleasure. So sometimes the teachers, if you are reading a reading course, you can supplement your lessons by assigning students to read more out of class or in the classroom. So you have to try to encourage students to read as much as possible. And you may not need to test their reading comprehension of the story, because that will destroy their interest and enjoyment of the story. Okay, next, why do we need to care about the extensive reading? What do experts say about it, and what about research about extensive reading? So before we go on to why do we need to use it, I'll show you this picture of virtuous and vicious reading circles by Nachal. If you look at this first circle, you see that for Thai students, normally they don't read much. When they don't read much, they don't understand because they have really low or limited number of vocabulary. And when they don't understand, they will read slowly. When they read slowly, they won't enjoy the reading because they don't understand it. So this has become a virtuous circle. It is could be a model for most of the Thai students. Look at the other circle. When students read more, they will learn more vocabulary, and they also learn more about grammar. They learn unconsciously. When they read more, they will understand better because they know more vocabulary. And particularly if they are reading what we call narrow reading, that means they are reading similar or the same topics repeatedly, then they will even understand or can memorize or remember vocabulary even better. And in that case, we help them to enjoy reading. When they enjoy reading, they will read faster and consciously. When they read faster, they can read more and more. And this has become a positive circle, I would say. So this is just a normal way of people reading. What experts says about excessive reading is, for example, in case of Davis, he said the classroom will be poorer if we lack of the extensive reading program, and we will not be able to promote students' language ability in all aspects. And SK said that reading must be developed. That's for sure. But how can we develop reading? That is the only way, which is we have to read. So if students do a lot of reading, and reading has been done continuously, and they will read better. There are lots of research. If you just use Google and just go to language go to extensive reading website, you will see thousands of research on extensive reading. And this is just an example of some of the quote by Clark Chen, who said that Clark Chen has done a lot of research on extensive reading, and he finally summarized that reading is the only way that we become good readers, develop good writing style, and adequate vocabulary, advanced grammar, and this is the only way we become good spellers. And also, we have also found that reader will gain rapid and automatic word recognitions. From just a summary of these two big names, you see that reading has helped a lot, not only reading strategies, reading skills, but also in the area of vocabulary, grammar, writing, and some for speaking as well. I cannot show you the research on the internet right now, but maybe tomorrow when we talk on Skype, you can you can look at this on the internet and you will see more. So I think this should be part 1, otherwise the file will be too long. We'll stop. We have a commercial break here, right here.